Oh man. Yo, what's up, dawg? I bet y'all didn't think it would happen though. I planned this shit. I planned that shit. I knew we was on beating that shit, man. Yo, I'll see if anybody wanna join though. I'll see ya. We in this bitch. Feel me? Mm. I'm eating. I'm a fucking. I'm eating this chicken sandwich. And this chicken sandwich is fucking succulent, man. It's that real fucking chicken sandwich, man. It's got chicken, it's got bread, and nothing else. I don't. I want to think about nothing else, man. I just eat my fucking chicken. I'm just keeping it real here. Man, niggas wanna. Damn. They just want to add some fucking tomato or some shit. And it's like, or some mayonnaise, man. I just gotta keep my chicken, man. That's all I'm really here for. That's, yeah, yeah. Eventually, niggas will show up. Niggas will show up when they show up and shit. Yeah. This is my first, yo, man. I've been on that rail though, man. I've been on that rail. It's my first podcast. No, this is my first live stream. My first live stream on this channel. This is my fresh new start, man. This is not fresh new start. And I'm eating fresh right now, like a cannibal at a preschool or some shit. But yeah, I've been working on Robert's Guide to Rock and Roll right here. I don't know if you can read that because the video usually reverses here. But this is some good shit right here. This is that real though. Yeah, I'm probably like fucking. I'm like a shit ton of pages into this fucking thing. I probably got like. Let me see here. Yeah. I got. I don't know if you can see that. I got this much paper left. This much paper left. And then this is how much I got through. Let me see if I can. That's how much I fucking wrote in this fucking thing right here. This year. So yeah. I've been like solidly this fucking writing in this fucking book. This year. A bunch of raps in there. Got a bunch of raps, got a bunch of song lyrics. A little bit of guitar chords. I didn't do too much writing with guitar in it. But I got some other books that are somewhat heavy and just writing some different guitar chords and different songs and shit. Yeah, I've got probably like I got probably like around six other books that are pretty full. And then I got this one. Niggas ain't showed up yet, but they will, you know. I'm waiting for that fucking school bus to drop their asses back home and shit. It's 5 o'clock right now. You know, kids be doing some dumb shit like doing their homework or some shit. It's like, man, don't do your homework. That's not good, man. You gotta be real. You gotta be a real one like me, though. Yeah. Let's see, I'm gonna be chill right now and eat my sandwich. And when I'm finished with it, well, I'm gonna be on that. I'm gonna be the realest nigga on this camera. Family man, damn. I don't know how appetizing a chicken sandwich looks in a blue light. I can't change the fucking tint of this fucking camera here. Like when it's flipped around like this. I'd like to, but it's like, shit. I don't fucking know how. Any minute now. Once this sandwich is finished, I'm gonna be all on that shit. All on that shit, you feel me? Yeah. Last bit of my sandwich right here. For all you good people on YouTube, man, it's that sandwich. This is what people work hard for. People work hard for their sandwiches, though. I'm keeping it raw and shit out here, you know, man. That's what I'm saying, man. On top of this camera being really fucking bad, it just has to be fucking blue. Like the camera already, it's not too great when shooting videos. It works, but the microphone is fucking, like, you can't do it with a microphone. Like with the phone microphone, it doesn't work. It's just really fucking bad if you ever do fucking hear it. That's why you won't see me taking this, like, plug out of the fucking phone. Because you ain't gonna fucking hear jack shit. But yeah, there was a period of time, like a 3-month long period of time, that spanned the end of last year and the beginning of this year. It wasn't until February till I got my fucking, like, my iPhone 6. And I had to, like, if I ever did record a video, it would be with this thing, and the audio would be, like, fucked beyond belief. Like sometimes, like, you'd be able to fucking, like, you'd be able to hear with one of your fucking ears, but not the other one. And so there was just a 3-month period of time where, like, I couldn't fucking upload, like, my songs and my fucking videos and shit. And that's when a bunch of people fucking, like, left my channel, because they were like, oh, yeah, he's not making videos like he fucking used to, so we're not gonna fucking watch him. My fans, who are good fans, or whatever, people who had faith in me, they fucking stuck around, they fucking stayed, and the fucking trendy people fucking left. There's also these people, this fucking channel that I liked at first, and then, like, I just didn't fucking like him anymore. Or they were, like, called, like, Comicality. And, like, I felt like they fucking disrespected me by just calling me Lungs on Fire, which was my fucking, like, fake fucking rap name. When I pretend to be, like, a Chinese rapper or whatever. And I felt like I didn't want to do Lungs on Fire at that point, like, after they fucking disrespected me. And it was just, like, a fucking pain. And then just at that time, like, that was, I think that was back in November, and then, yeah, it was back in November when my fucking, like, this is what happened. So, I was uploading videos on my iPod, my iPod 4th generation. It could upload videos. The technology to upload, to, like, edit and upload videos to fucking YouTube, no fucking problem. And then one day, it was like the fucking the YouTube capture app, which uploaded fucking videos, stopped working. They stopped servicing it. It was just all fucking gone. And so I was fucked. I couldn't edit and upload shit off my iPod. You know, the YouTube fucking the YouTube capture app was the perfect app, because there's no bullshit. You just go in, you put your clips together on your, like, from your camera. Maybe you took like multiple photos and videos, maybe edit them, then you put them together. You could put music over it. Bam, you send it to fucking YouTube, no questions. And then now it's like, and then they stopped servicing it. It stopped working. Apple forcibly like they forced their old products into obsolescence. Or obsolescence. They made them obsolete. So it's forced fucking obsolescence on their fucking products, and so they fucked me out of making fucking videos. This right here, this fucking Apple, this fucking iPod, 4th generation, does literally every single fucking thing that any of the new Apple products does. The same fucking thing. But they make it so that like all that shit doesn't service this anymore. So it's the same fucking technology. Apple has not, like, I'll say that their cameras have got better. Their cameras have got better as time went on. But generally speaking, it's the same fucking technology. Also, I'd prefer something smaller that I could just fucking put in my pocket, opposed to something like fucking huge and bulky. But I mean, I'll understand it for like the camera and like and shit, but like just for the sake of being big doesn't really matter to me. I have kind of small hands, like relatively small-ish hands. They're like average sized hands. They're like slightly below average. And it makes sense because I'm lankier and like thinner in stature. So I don't need some massive fucking iPad to like type shit on. And so this is the same technology. But they were just like, fuck you. They said fuck you to me. They said, fuck you, faggot. Get our new fucking phone that's overly expensive and has some fucking bullshit. What was that to say? This has 32 fucking gigs on it. I read the back of it. It's like, you can't fucking read it on this camera. Not gonna fucking happen. But on the back, it says 32 gigs. This thing has 32 fucking gigs on it. iPod 4th generation. More fucking gigs on it, built into it, than the iPhone 6. What a fucking improvement. What a fucking improvement. Yeah, fuck that bullshit. That you can't fit 32 fucking gigs of data on an iPhone 6. They can't just let you fucking have something. They can't just fucking make something good and then you just buy it. They want you to pay for a fucking service on their fucking dumb shit. Like, no. Fuck you. Go fucking shove a gun up your ass and blow it out your fucking head, retard. I'm not. You can get storage extensions for iPhones and iPads. So their fucking their storage service can fucking blow you. Their fucking storage service can fucking suck my fucking cock. Like, I'd rather get the extensions than fucking pay for extra fucking storage, because like, it's just like, I don't want to be reliant on some shit that I have to pay for every month. It's like, fuck that. I just want the one thing. I want to fucking have it so I can do what I want with it. That's all I want. I don't want to pay, because like, sometimes I use more than other times, sometimes I use less than other times. Why the fuck would I pay for a service? So yeah, I was like, that's fucking, I'm not buying it. Eventually, when I get my shit sorted, I will get like extra storage for my phone. But for now, after I upload a video, I just gotta I just delete my fucking videos. off my phone because like 16 gigs is not a lot. And I don't have any like I don't think I have any apps on the phone other than like the ones that are just packed in. It's got too many fucking apps that I just don't even fucking use. And they're just like built into the fucking phone. Like all that fucking dumb shit, like your health. Like what if I'll get like something else for my fucking health? Why do I need a fucking phone for it? And that takes up storage. So like you don't have much to fucking work with. So the extension thing is probably a good idea. But with the higher quality of fucking video and photos, the videos and photos take up more space on an iPhone 6 than they would on this iPod 4th generation right here. If this could do everything that all my other shit would do. I mean, I like my Samsung phone because it's no bullshit. The fucking like what I like about this phone, about my Samsung better than my fucking iPhone, is that my Samsung, it lets me edit my video. It lets me edit my photos. It lets me do like all the shit I want after I take a photo. All the fucking improvements that I want. If I want to make a photo like look a certain way, and I don't have to buy any like apps to be like, oh, make the color change. Like it's just a basic fucking thing. And my 3DS does the same thing, not to the extent that this does. This phone is like awesome for like taking like all sorts of like wacky fucking photos. I mean, it's not going to be like something like as clean, like as like relatively clean, yeah. I mean, not on these cameras that I'm like the photos that are being like the videos that are being processed right now on this fucking thing for the YouTube shit. But when I'm talking about just like taking a picture of any fucking thing and then just like I can fuck with it and distort it however the fuck I want, then it's perfect for that. But for like Apple products, you have to buy so much shit. It doesn't just like come compact with the photos, with the camera. Like what if I want to just like, what if one day I just decide I want to be a fucking photographer? Now I don't have to buy an app. It just comes packed into the fucking camera and I can just do whatever the fuck I want with my pictures. Now I wish I could do like more Photoshop related shit with it. But for now I can just like edit. I'm just able to like edit like the color schemes and like the hues and the fucking like the contrast and shit. And I can fuck with a photo, distort it however I want, maybe make it negative if I get a hair up my ass. I wish it focused like faster. Sometimes like shit gets out of fucking focus. And if you're zooming into shit just gets fucked up. But generally speaking, yeah, it's pretty fucking good. Like the cameras. I wish Apple like just like instead of like making you pay for all the fucking shit or getting an app which would take up space or whatever, it would just fucking give you the thing that's just supposed to be there. Like my Nintendo 3DS, I think I bought that for like around like for like $160 back when I got it a while back. Still runs just fine. Here's the thing about like the Nintendo 3DS. Its charger has lasted this fucking long since I got it back in 2000 fucking since I got it back in 2000. I think I got my 3DS back in 2012. Either 2012 or 2013. That's when I fucking got it. I'm thinking it was between 2012 and 2013 is when I fucking got it. And it's still been using its same fucking charger. The charger is not fucking broken down. But Apple fucking chargers, they're fucking small. They're too fucking small, so you've got your nuts to the fucking wall. No, that's exaggerated, but like they can't give you a charger that's like fucking 5 feet. I want a charger that the charging cable is at least fucking 5 feet. Because 5 feet's pretty comfortable. I don't know if my charger's like 5 feet for my 3DS, it's 5 feet or a little over 5 feet. That's 5 feet. That's fucking comfortable as shit. And like if I lose it, I don't have to buy a new port. The whole thing comes in and it's fucking durable. It hasn't fucking broke on me. It's worn out a bit. Like sometimes it cuts out a little bit, but not much. And it'll do what it's got to do. But for iPhones, for fucking iPhones that like iPhone chargers fucking break. iPhone chargers fucking like bust out of fucking nowhere and you gotta buy a fucking new one. It's like, it's a fucking hassle. I'd rather just make it fucking last, and then they force their fucking products to go out to become obsolescent, and you gotta buy their new shit, which always has something fucking wrong with it. Like there has not been improvements to technology after the iPhone 4. A little bit the 5, like the 5, like runs shit faster, smoother, and their shit's gotten faster, but like they've just fucked it up. They've just fucked their shit up, like, without any purpose. They've changed the charging ports, so now you have to, like, on their fucking iPhones, like the 6, I think after I forget if the 5 got something changed with it, but the 6 definitely has, like, a smaller charging port, and the 7's charging port is fucking retarded. The iPhone 7, you can't listen to music and charge it at the same fucking time. Like, if I'm just gonna be sitting in the same fucking spot, why the fuck do I have to take the charger out while it's not charged, while it doesn't need a charge, and then charge it back in when it's dying, and then like that's dumb. I should just be able to charge it and use it at the same time. That's what I'm doing with this phone, especially because this phone right now, my Samsung 4's battery is fucking like, its battery is so weak that after like 10-15 minutes of doing anything, it'll fucking shut off because its battery just dies that fucking fast. I gotta get a new battery for this one. But my fucking iPhone, like 5, or no, my iPhone 6, I got the 6. Its battery's been doing pretty good, but it did have to get replaced at one point. It had to get its battery replaced, which there should be no problem. You should never fucking have to change the battery out unless like you drop your phone or some weird shit happens. But this phone should be durable with a plastic fucking case on it, with a hard case on it, rubber case, whatever. Like there's no fucking excuse to make their shit fucking bust like that. Just make it fucking work. And then they just fuck you over on some fucking dumb shit. You should, and like, you have to go to like a special like Apple store to get your shit fixed, cause like their shit like it says this stuff's not compatible at all like other phones. Like, phones already, like, they're so fucking, like, compact, there's no screws to be fucking found. There's, like, such a weird particular way to fucking fix them. But they just make their shit, like, so complex that no one can fucking fix them, and you gotta get a new replacement, or if it's outdated, get their new fucking shit, which just gets worse and worse and worse. What iPhone are they on by now? They're on the 7? Are they on the 8 yet? Are they on the iPhone 8? I have no fucking idea. They do not need this much, like, new shit. Like, their shit's not changed. Somebody commenting, I see that they're, yeah, live chat, show. Yeah, there's someone's watching right now. I don't know who you are, but I just want to say hi. Welcome to Robert's Den of Pure Misery. This is where all the fun happens. This is where angels go to slick their wrists and fucking drink vodka. This is where all the good shit happens, eh? But fuck it. Yeah, I like just Apple should just make their fucking shit not fucking garbage. Just make it good. And then like I don't like the iMacs look fucking, they look good. You can like I heard you can produce all sorts of music on them and they're really good for that. But I don't trust Apple shit. I don't trust Apple products. I want something that's not Apple that I can like run fucking like music making fucking software on. Because I want to get a laptop someday, and I just want to use it to produce music. But like like everybody's like, oh yeah, the Apple is like the Apple MacBook or the MacBook Pro. It's like I don't want to fuck with that shit because that shit's gonna go sour. That shit's gonna expire. I want something that'll last me a good bit of fucking time. I want something that'll last me a good chunk of time, so I can just like make fucking music on it. And got some chicken in my teeth. I had some chicken earlier. I was just keeping it real, eating some chicken. But I don't want some shit that's gonna be like a one and done deal. That's gonna be some weak shit. I need something that'll run me a good bit of time till I have the money to fucking replace it. And even then, if something's good, I don't want to have to replace it. I'll only replace something if I fucking gotta. Usually, if it's a bomb-ass guitar and it's like better than my other guitar, then I'll get that one. Cause like I had a Squire, I still have the same. It's a cherry red Squire, but that thing is fucking like it was like the neck just felt like fucking garbage. It was like fucking tree branch with fucking bark. It was just fucking, it just hurt to play. But I have this, my Ibanez, I forget what it's called, but my 6-string Ibanez guitar. This feels way nicer. And I was down at the bank today, got some muns out, got some monies out. I'm gonna use it so I can buy my new fucking bass. So now I got a good chunk, I got a pretty good chunk of money, and my parents are gonna help me buy my new fucking bass guitar. And I said in a live stream on my other channel, I said I wanted to get the Epiphone Thunderbird. I found this 5-string Epiphone Thunderbird on Guitar Center, but I mean it's $450. To me, that's a pretty good deal for a 5-string Thunderbird. That looks pretty fucking nice. But the thing about that is like Thunderbird basses. There's still this fucking chicken in my teeth. It's still fucking there. Okay, I got it out. But here's the thing about Thunderbird basses. They look really fucking nice. They do. They play, they sound really good too. They sound amazing. But they're fucking neck heavy. They got neck dive. They're built in a way that they're really heavy and they're off balance. So you have to get a modification for them. I didn't know if I want to do that. And they don't have all 24 frets. I mean, you're not really going to go like up high on bass usually. There maybe sometimes, but generally speaking, no. And if you got the 5th string, you don't need that. But Ibanez basses, they play really fucking nice. Ibanez necks, they just fucking work better. They're really good to play. So I don't have to worry about that shit if I'm going to get an Ibanez. And also, my man Tony wants to get a 7-string guitar, and I'm like, God damn it! I'd rather just why would you make music harder to fucking make? I mean, just I don't think it's necessary, but that's the direction he wants to go in. I'm all for it if he wants to expand himself on that. And you know, if he's gonna do it good, then you should go for it. I'm gonna talk to him about his practicing schedule and shit. I'm gonna see if I can work something out with him. And I have this other friend named Isaac who plays the drums, but I have not heard from him in probably a year. But so I need to get shit worked out because I'm the oldest person there. Tony and Isaac, my man from Tonesworth Music. He's 16. I think he's gonna be 17 pretty soon, and so and Isaac's probably 16, 17 years old. So I've got to help these kids. Well, these guys are kids. I'm gonna be 21 soon. I've got to help them out and shit. And I gotta get shit straightened out. I kind of want to be the front man of a band. I also I don't want it to be that I don't want it to just be me who's doing all the shit. But I mean, making the band was mostly my idea. I've been trying to prepare Tony for the role and shit. Tony's pretty talented. He's a pretty talented guy. He's a great guy. I really like him. He's still got a ways to go though. He's not always too consistent. I'm gonna help him out with that, and I think he's gonna do really good. But Isaac, I don't know too much about him. Tony says he plays really fucking good on drums. So if he can, then that'll be awesome. But he's got to do shit. But I really want to see. I want the 3 guys to fucking be together. I want the 3 fucking amigos to be together. And I want to make some fucking music. I want to start off. I want to get the chemistry going. And I want all of them to kind of have their own, like, I want Tony, my man Tony, and my man Isaac to like have their like to like kind of be like noticeable, to like get attention with their style. And like I want us all to like have like stage uniforms. Like people are gonna be like, oh no, that's why would you want that? That's lame. You'll look ridiculous. It's like, fuck that, because like all the bands that have ever been famous had a gimmick. They weren't just magically them or some shit. Like, my philosophy for a band is I want us to like get attention. Like, I mean, that won't be the sole reason for the band, but that's essential. Like, that's essential. Like, a band needs a selling point. Aside from their music, they need something that'll get the people involved. A band needs something that'll get like people like engrossed in the fucking music. And like have everyone having their own like persona would be great for that. And that's like the band just having like its persona, and for the three to come together. Because like, even though like with Motorhead, like the band Motorhead, I really like fucking Motorhead. Even though Lemmy's always going to be the star of the show, like no matter what, because the guy is just that fucking interesting. Like, he sings, he plays the bass like it's a fucking guitar. Motorhead already plays fucking loud. Lemmy was just like such a fucking ballsy, fucking awesome guy back when he was alive. But like Filthy Phil, the guitarist. Oh no, Filthy Phil's the drummer. Freddie Fastway. Freddie Fastway was the guitarist before he died. They were all like these interesting fucking guys. So, and I want that for my band. I want everyone to have like all three of us to have our own shtick, our own style. I just want us to like come together. Cause the band, like, if the band is gonna be about the group and not just the individual, then it can't just be me like just being like fucking like putting out all the energy and being the only one like that. Like, I need help from my band. I need these boys. I need these guys to fucking help me out here. I want them to have their own style. I don't want them to be wearing shit that they're not going to be comfortable wearing, but shit that like that'll just go along with the band, go along with their personalities at the same time, and get people intrigued in the band. Like, I want the band to have an aesthetic. I want us to have some awesome ass music videos. I don't want to be like a boring ass band. I don't want to be like a fucking number on the screen. I want to do something interesting. My band, we need the mentality that like we're like the only one of our fucking kind. We need that mentality that it's like that we can't just be a casual fucking band. We have to have the attitude that like we're like the best at what we're doing. We blow all the fucking competition out of the water, and that we need to like have the mentality that we can be a legendary band, and not just be guys with instruments, because it needs to go beyond that. It needs to just go beyond like the skill of being able to play, just being able and making like good songs. We need something that will be the ultimate fucking connection. And that's what I want like more bands to have. Even if like a band like just like disappears into obscurity, just make it like that they're actually just be interesting. Like, wear costumes or masks or something. Have a strong presence. Like make it seem like really real. Like, make this shit seem real. Like maybe have like some suspension of disbelief. If you're like a black metal band, like talking about like hell and fucking demons and shit, like you need that selling point. You need it. It's essential. Like because if somebody's gonna see you, they have to be able to like understand the essence of who you are. Sometimes that means turning you into like a cutout, turning you into a silhouette. But like have people like have an image of you. Like, have it like that strong presence. Like, people remember the fucking Power Rangers because it's dead ass simple. You have like the red one, the blue one, the green one, the yellow one. There's black one. There's a few colors, but you remember the red, the blue, the green, and the yellow. You remember that shit. And people remember the monsters because they look fucking awesome. That's the selling point. What about Transformers? You got Bumblebee, you got Optimus Prime, you got Jazz, you got fucking Starscream's one of the villains, Megatron's a villain too. They're all selling points. Is it gimmicky? Yeah, but people fucking remember it is the point. And what about Rambo? Rambo's a guy with a gun, but he's got a bandana. That bandana becomes iconic. Here's a weird thing. But you know, like porn with like fetishes, right? Like porn with fetishes, like whether it's like the fucking naughty maid or the fucking teacher or the fucking nurse or the fucking Japanese schoolgirl, what have you. The thing is, that porn, even though they're putting on an act, like they're not really nurses or fucking teachers or maids or anything like that. And like people having sex in public aren't really having sex in public. But the porn that has fetishes is like more real than just people like having sex. Like this, like porn with fetishes, porn with like kind of a story, with kind of like that like has a deeper like kind of emotional like thing going on. Because people like guys are attracted to women. People want to have sex with women, but the thing is, they're like a lot of guys need something more than that to like make the shit feel real. So the sex is like inside of them, kind of weird like that. Yeah, weird sex, blah blah blah. But I'm an adult here. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. I'll talk about whatever I want. I'm saying that when you see like something like that, when you see like real life, but like it's modified or like twisted, when you see like when people watch anime porn, there's something, you're getting involved in it just beyond watching two people have sex. Like this, like there's suspension of disbelief for like you're not even thinking about the rest of the world right now when you're watching this porn. And okay, well, how does this relate to like a band? Well, when like with the band, when you see the band Kiss with their makeup, you see the essence of these people. When you see Slipknot with their masks, when you like they have an image. When you see like Bon Jovi with their lights and fucking glam and fucking long hair and shit. When you see fucking Steel Panther with like whatever, with like all the fucking like stretchy fucking leather clothes that they wear. When you see like fucking Korn back in the old days when they wore their like Adidas fucking jumpsuits and fucking like dreadlocks, that gave them an image. That made them seem more real than just like regular human beings. They are regular human beings, but that suspension of disbelief that you're brought into their fucking world, that they just become like the ultimate fucking thing for like the while that you're watching them, when you become truly engrossed in them. When you give someone like an image, like when you give someone like their clothing, when you give them like their own hair, maybe tattoos, maybe they like talk and move in certain ways, they become more real than just like someone like average person you could just like who you couldn't even pick out of a crowd. That shit becomes more real because that shit warrants fucking like in-depth observation into what's going on. That shit demands attention. And that's why a band having an image, like the Ramones were just like wearing leather jackets, maybe some like kind of raggedy fucking like tank tops or whatever, mostly leather jackets though. But they all looked like they belonged in the same fucking band. They were a team. And that's the thing about bands. Bands, whether they want to fucking like it or not, they're a team while they're fucking together. Like if you've seen the show Naruto, the bad guys called the Akatsuki, they all wore the same fucking thing, but they could come together as a collective, but they all looked different and had different powers, so you could separate them from each other. So there's that balance between like being a part of a group, being stronger than just the individual, but then also being an individual at the same time. Being a part of the collective is like it can be more important than just the individual, because there's with a band, with like an army, be it like a band, an army, like a gang, whatever you got, like a club. the collective becomes more powerful because there's more arms, there's more bodies, there's more minds to work with than just the one individual. But see, where like with the Akatsuki from Naruto or from Bleach, you got the Soul Society, the Soul Reapers, like the 13 Court Guard squads. They all wore generally the same thing, so you knew that they were together. So there's something bigger going on than just the individuals, but the individuals sold it with each of them having their own style. So that shit should be balanced with the band. Most importantly, if you're gonna be an individual, then just fucking name the band after yourself. I don't want to do that because I have my own solo project, Robert Coilstein, but like I need something bigger than just myself to like fucking to hammer through. I mean, eventually, I will become famous on my own, but I want something bigger. I need something bigger. I need a band, and I need a collective. I need something bigger than just myself. Because like once more people get involved, like the individuals that are each member of the band will be strong, but there's still the collective. There's still the ultimate collective of like this massive fucking power that a band can have. Like you take something like AC/DC, you take something like Motorhead, you take something like Kiss, Black Sabbath. How about something like Black Flag? How about Slipknot, definitely, like, of course, Slipknot, Korn. These bands, they become more massive because it's not just about one person. It's about everyone coming together. And this is how because bands, a band to become big, they need a community. Like a band doesn't get big inside of a vacuum. A band needs it's like stars coming together, like stardust coming together, universes coming together, solar systems coming together. The cell, like everybody has cells. Everybody's body has cells. So there needs to be something more than just me making my music. I will, and whether people listen to my music or not, they will because my music's fucking good. I have the ear for fucking music. But I need something beyond my music to be the ultimate selling point. Like this is what I want. This is my plan. And if I am gonna have a band, this is the way it's gonna be done. We're gonna have an image. We need a fucking image. We're gonna have an image. We're gonna have a stage presence. People are gonna either get out their personality through like talking or like through their movements or playing style or by their clothes, whatever it has to be, whatever the fuck it's gotta be. And we need to be together as a team. We need some infamy between people. Like maybe this band is fucking wild. Maybe they're dangerous, or maybe they're calm and they've got like their attitude is like they're calm and they're chill, or like maybe their attitude is like they're loving. And they bring people together. They make people fight. Whatever it's gotta be, just something more than just like the band and their music. Because the band and the music is either that's the byproduct or the band's image is the byproduct of their music or whatever, or it like just all comes together. But like with every culture, it's been more than just like the art itself. It's everything surrounding the art. It's the community, it's the people. The individuals get lifted up, but ultimately the individuals, like, they'll be forgotten if they have no community to remember them. Musicians have like faded away from time. Not like people like Leonardo da Vinci are remembered only because there was a culture, there was a society that supported them, that kept their memory into existence, or else bam, he'd be forgotten. Because there were artists that aren't even remembered by history, that are just gone and dead. Nobody knows who the fuck they were. They disappeared. But they're like, a lot of these people who are forgotten, their fucking influence has made ripples. Some haven't, some have. Some people, the artists, have like made ripples throughout fucking time, and they aren't even fucking remembered. It's all just randomly, just magically, there's just some individual who's just like who's just like fucking like original, nobody's even seen him before, and I say bullshit because they've lived in a world that has facilitated their existence. They might have been original in some regards, but like let's be honest here, they'd be forgotten if it wasn't for like a society or for a group of people to keep them into existence. They'd be forgotten. And if people like just didn't like their art, like they dug it up like from underground, like just archaeologists find their art and like just didn't like it, or there was no culture to support it, there'd just be no intrigue. It'd probably become just obscure and nobody'd even fucking know it existed. So there needs to be a community if you're gonna have music, if you're gonna have art, music, style, fucking fashion, whatever. And that's what I want. I want to build a community of people. I want us to have like our team colors. Like I like the Ravens because they're fucking purple. Not many other fucking like athletic teams, like football teams, athletic teams in general choose a color like purple. They choose like an immediately easy color, like red or blue. Both of them are good colors. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of good colors. There's some bad colors like fucking burgundy mist and fucking beige. Some lame ass colors like that, but you take some good colors and you get something that's like that, bam, people fucking see that shit immediately. Like whether it's like your clothes are like red and black or white and purple or fucking blue and yellow, whatever. Just something that like draws attention immediately, and nothing does that better than fucking color. Nothing does that better than color. With color has like an emotional association. People like when people see a color, they already have the fucking thought in their fucking head, whether they like it or hate it. That forces them into making a decision. And so I want us to have band colors so people can identify us. I want us to have patches, logos, different fucking outfits, so people can identify our fans instantly, and our fans become a community, and that makes the band stronger. That makes the band more like plausible to exist, like more. It makes us more fucking real than just being the guys who play the music. So that's what I want more than anything. And that's the thing that's gonna make me famous, I think. And then make some good fucking songs, write some fucking awesome ass lyrics. I've been on a long fucking journey to writing my lyrics, to getting them to be where I want them to be, and I'm still not done yet. There's still shit that I gotta learn. I want versatility. I want fucking I just want to describe what I'm feeling or what I'm thinking, like just like as best as I fucking can, because lyricism is ultimately communication, and that's something very important to songs, because like the voice is the most human instrument, like it or leave it, whether you got a good voice, a bad voice, or whatever, it's what it is. But the voice is the most powerful instrument, and then the character of the person is more strong than the music itself, and people realize that, people know that. It's true. Like Miles Davis, like his music's good. His music's very good, but his personality backs it all up. His personality makes it real, so it's not just about the music. It's about the fucking name and everything that's associated with it, all the respect that goes with it. And that's like jazz had that a while ago. Jazz nowadays, there's probably good jazz bands out there. I've actually found something that's like a neo jazz band. I forget what is it called. I found it like a kind of electric kind of jazz band. They were called I think they were called the Mage Hand. Something like the Mage Hand, or what I think they were called the Mage Hand, and they had a album called Blow Up the Moon. That was a pretty good album. There are jazz elements in music, but there's like jazz, its image as it used to be, like is not gonna work out. Like jazz is like anything that's jazz is ultimate, like that calls itself jazz, is gonna have to live in the shadow of all the jazz that came before it, which is kind of a sad thing. I've heard a lot of jazz music that's like tries to like impersonate the past, not very like well. It just doesn't work. you've got there has to be forward movement, because like once something's gone, you can revive it, but only if you add something new. You need something new. Like you can like use old tricks from the past, but ultimately you need forward movement or it's gonna die, because it's already if it's not on life support, it's fucking dead. Maybe dig some shit out from the grave, but you need something to propel it into the future. The future is more important than like the future, the present. Like we need something right now. The future and the present will become more powerful than the past. The past is what people attach themselves to, but 5 seconds ago is also the past. So there's new shit coming right out from under your nose, and that's the shit that's gonna become stronger in the future. And then the old ways are gonna be seen as outdated. As much as respect as jazz can get from like the esteemed professors, any fucking mouth breathing motherfucker with a degree who can fucking notate music, which I do like respect to some degree. All of those motherfuckers like respecting this shit from the past, they are already outdated. All they have to cling to is some false idea of like either superiority or fucking enlightenment, if they're not using what they got to further the future, if they're just going to be like bookkeepers for the past, which I don't disagree. I think archiving, I value archiving information. That is something important to me, because like everyone's got a past, and everyone should. If you value introspection, if you value forward movement, you do need the past. But yeah, past is important to know yourself. The present is important in order for to feel sensation, to get new shit in the future, to better yourself, to get a better present now. But yeah, I want an instrument that looks good, because here's the thing about instruments. Instruments become an extension of the person playing them. Like they are tools. Instruments will ultimately be tools, but instruments have a personality. Instruments have a personality, and they become alive the more that somebody plays them. Like I want an instrument that when somebody sees me with it and it with me, they associate one with the other. I want that powerful connection. I want an emotional connection with an instrument. I want something that'll further myself and further the instrument, so that me and my instrument can become powerful together. Because like you watch an anime, you watch like fucking Bleach, you watch Berserk, or fucking Inuyasha, whatever the fuck you watch, or you play a game like fucking Final Fantasy. They've got a weapon. They've all got weapons that are iconic to them, and that dates back from that's existed like in like fucking Japan, when like famous like fucking or infamous fucking samurais had a weapon that they used to kill a bunch of people. Like the weapon in them became inseparable. That makes a weapon more than just a tool. It makes a weapon more than just something for hacking down bodies. It makes it something like much more powerful. It gives it a name. It makes it come alive. And that's what I want for instruments and shit, and for my band and shit. And I'll talk to you guys later. Hiya.